don't touch people.
Don't touch people.
I don't care if it's a pregnant person.
It's bizarre.
I don't care if it's a child. I don't even care if it's a pet. You're listening to Squeeze Limes, where truth stings, laughs heal, and nothing's off limits. I'm Tyler, the daughter.
I'm Robin, the mom. And if life gives you lemons,
we're squeezing limes instead.
So grab a seat, open your mind, and get ready to laugh or cry, because we're not here to play nice.
We're here to get real.
Hi. So could I just say one thing about driving? Because I do it a lot. I just don't get why people drive in the left lane under the speed limit or the speed limit, because it's the fast lane. That's all I have to say for today. And then we're going to go on to happier things. So people out there on the freeway and the highway and the tollway and the skyway and the breezeway, if you want to go the speed limit or slower, go in the right lane and let the fast people go in the left lane. Because that's what it's for. Thank you so much. Let's talk about motherhood.
Nice.
Okay.
Also, let us know if you like our new sign. Our neon Squeeze
Green.
Lime sign. If you're watching, it's cool.
Okay. We have limes. We have lots of limes here.
We have limes.
Limes and limes.
Did you not put them back up?
No, I didn't.
Lovely.
It doesn't matter. Let's go.
I'll put the limes down.
I will. Oh, I like talking with the limes.
Okay.
They're like a fidget.
She's holding limes if you can't see
It's
us.
like fidgeting. Squeezing. I'm squeezing. Okay.
It's your fidgets.
Squeezing limes. Go.
Yeah, so talking about motherhood and all of the amazing things that come out of motherhood. And for starters, I also want to talk about when you are pregnant and people go around and see you. It's kind of like an open pass to say whatever you want to a pregnant woman, and it's not cool.
It's so not cool. You mean like when people come up and touch your belly?
When people touch your belly or your newborn baby or they say their like traumatic experiences of birth or motherhood or pregnancy or whatever.
Yeah,
like
I don't know why people would do that to
crazy.
A pregnant person. I mean, obviously I had you 30 years ago, but I don't think anyone is, like it hasn't changed. People feel like you're right. It's like an open pass, like a permission slip. Go ahead and like touch my belly and then tell me the worst possible outcome of like your pregnancy, that it was, 3 days and la la la.
Yeah, like, oh, you're pregnant? Like, oh my goodness, I had every single symptom and it was so bad and I had to go to the ER, like crazy
I think people relive I think they think that they can relive their pregnancy or birth
with a stranger.
Who's pregnant. So I don't understand why that's an open dialogue, but
or just the
find
ability
that it's
to
weird.
touch.
Yeah.
Like, ask for consent like you would anything.
Right. Like, can I touch your belly?
Yeah.
But that's weird too.
Not if, I mean, you're
what
like
do you say
close
if you
with
really,
the
really
person?
don't want you to?
I mean, I've asked, my coworkers or the people that I'm close with, but I always ask for consent. And I say,
do you mind
can I touch your belly? Or like, oh, are they moving? Can I feel it too?
Right.
Like something that's easy and simple, but you're still asking for consent.
Have you ever said no to someone?
I don't think I actually had a stranger touch my belly. I think because I'm also like a touchy-feely person, so like my family and friends, it didn't bug me if someone touched me, but I do have friends that were
don't
pregnant
like
and
touched
and hated it.
But so they don't say no?
They do. I have one that definitely was like, please don't touch me.
Like, wow, okay.
And just blunt. And I mean, that's what you have to do
Yeah.
to
Well,
protect
yeah, because
yourself and your
it's
baby.
your body, right? So,
Yeah.
when Cole came along, and he had like this wild head of hair for most of his, like his childhood, um,
To describe it, he had the most
the
beautiful
best.
curly brown, kind of mop head, but it was
Major
like
bedhead. But
it
it
was
wasn't. It
the
was curly, beautiful,
beautiful
big, and with his big brown eyes.
Jufro.
Wow. And
It
wow.
was
Yeah.
what a little.
Eh,
It was
Not
it was
really a
beautiful.
fro, but okay.
It
Anyway,
was big.
he right, and people in the grocery store constantly touched his head.
Yeah,
Like,
that's not okay.
there was again, like, what are you doing touching
Yeah,
my, and then I would just go faster. I'm like, thank you. Like, what are you doing?
yeah. People
Um,
like do that now to my daughter. They'll just come up because she has such big cheeks. People will come up and like touch her face.
oh my God.
And I'm like, what do you think you're doing? I mean, I don't say that, but
I would
I
just
kind of
block
want
them, I
to.
guess. I guess I would just block.
There was one time we were at a festival this summer and a lady, I was carrying her and a woman touched her
Oh,
foot
right.
and I was like, oh, like, haha. And I like tried to keep walking. She then decided to grab her foot and pull us towards her in excitement of, wanting to like interact with my daughter. But I was like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
like, how dare you touch my child
Did you
and then
say
pull
that?
us? I mean, I wish I did. I think I was just in so much shock that I was like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Are you kidding? Like, don't touch people. I don't
Don't drive in the
care.
left lane. Don't
Like,
touch people.
I don't
Uh,
care if it's a pregnant
No, it's
person. I don't
bizarre. Like,
care if it's
just
a
ask.
child. I don't even care if it's a pet.
The thing is,
Don't touch.
the thing is,
Ask.
it's exciting, and I understand that a pregnant person or a baby or a cute little toddler, it like brings endorphins into your brain, serotonin, dopamine, like it
Sure.
does. So people act bizarre.
Yeah.
So fine, I can handle, I can understand that, I guess. I don't understand why people, again, like talk about their traumas
Yeah.
of pregnancy and or childbirth to a pregnant person. Like, where did that door open?
I think the one thing that bothered me the most was like it was always negative. It was always, trauma. It was always like, well, just you wait.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that line in itself,
right,
just you wait. Oh, you're not getting sleep now. Just you wait. Like,
right, right,
ew, fuck
right,
off.
right. I mean, I think that
Like,
I
yeah, we're all experiencing different things in different times in our lives,
right,
but like the just you wait or wait until, like,
yeah. Well,
no.
everyone's different, and every pregnancy is different, and every child's different, every
Yes,
family's different. Like, no one
totally.
knows. Like, sorry that happened to you, but I have said, and I stopped saying, "Oh my God, it's the best thing ever, and you'll never sleep again." Like, I say it all in one swoop, and it's kind of a joke because
But it's not a joke because it's real.
right, because I've never slept again, and
Right.
you're 30, and Nicole is 29, so yeah, I never slept again. Yeah, but I don't care. Like, I
But it's
it's
like just
an
leave.
exaggeration. Let's just say.
But just
Of
leave
course,
the
you're gonna sleep again,
negativity out
right?
because for this pregnant person, hopefully it's like a very exciting thing.
Of
They
course.
might have a lot of anxiety around it.
No,
I
there's no
mean,
doubt. And
there's
people just
so
shouldn't
much
offer.
going on.
Or they
And
should just say, "You look beautiful," or
yes.
"Congratulations," and walk on by.
Oh, that's another one. Don't tell a pregnant woman they look huge.
Who says that?
Oh,
Someone said that to me once. Someone
the
said,
amount of people
"Oh
that
my
said it to
God, you're
me.
having a girl. I didn't even recognize you. Your face. Oh my God." And I'm like, "Oh my God, I thought I looked good."
I hated
I,
when people told me they thought because I didn't know what I was having.
same.
Um, and the people, the old wives' tale of y- the girl takes your beauty. And
Yeah.
anytime someone told me they thought I was having a girl. I was so offended.
Oh, oh.
Because
Well,
I'm like, "So you think my
no,
beauty is gone?"
that same
Okay.
day, that same woman, one of my best friend's moms said that, and then she said, "You're having a girl, you're having a girl." And I was just excited that she thought I was having a girl because it was like any time now, because I didn't know either. And
Yeah.
so
Yeah, but the size, never say.
no, I've
Or
never
if
heard that.
someone is small, don't comment.
Oh, right, right.
'Cause I've known people that were on the smaller side of their baby bump, and it was really offensive to them to have someone comment on their size because maybe they are struggling with, gaining the weight that they need or whatever it may be. Just don't comment on someone's size, whether
Right,
they're
ever.
pregnant or not, really.
I remember, grandma, my mom, ran into my sister's delivery room because we all found out that she had her. And on the way in, grandma stopped at the desk, and there was like 14 of us. And she's like, "Oh my God, when do you do? This is so exciting." And she's like, I'm like, "Oh my God, keep walking. Oh my God, keep walking."
What, after she just gave birth?
No, she wasn't pregnant.
Wait,
It was a nurse at the delivery desk.
said that to who?
A nurse. She thought she was pregnant.
Oh, grandma thought the nurse was pregnant.
Correct. So on our way
Okay.
in elation to meet her first grandchild, she stopped at the desk and said, "Oh my God, this is so
Oh
exciting.
my
When do you do?" And I'm like,
God.
"Oh no, no, no." So you never do that either. That's
No,
the thing, because people think, yeah, there's
that's
just so many
bad.
stories.
After my delivery, I had to have like an
Oops.
ultrasound of my liver because I had complications, and the people that were doing my ultrasound were like, "Oh, like I heard that you're like, how far along are you?"
Oh.
And I literally just
Well,
gave
because
birth
but
the day
people
before.
don't understand something. You kind of look the same because it
Yeah,
just doesn't go vroom. It's like, what do you?
which
It's
is crazy because I actually didn't realize that until people in my life were going through pregnancy,
oh,
or like I would see it on social media because people are doing like body positivity with their pregnancy and like, this is me 1 day postpartum, this is me
right,
3 days, like
right.
whatever. And I actually, growing up, had no clue. I literally thought you went back.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I mean,
guess
I
how would
didn't
you
know.
know? Right.
I'm like, it all comes out of you and then you're like back. Like I
And
had
you're back
no
in your
clue.
jeans? I mean, like, what?
I don't know. I had no idea. I mean, I was a child, so
I
like
know,
obviously
but it
whatever.
kind of, like,
But
makes
it's
sense,
crazy.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would think that, yeah. But no, it definitely doesn't.
Yeah. And that's like a whole thing, like a whole nother topic about like bounce back culture and looking into the way
The
people
reality.
talk about you postpartum or the way you think about yourself postpartum. Be like, oh my gosh, I'm still so huge and
So,
I
yeah.
want to get back to where I was. And I
Well, you're
think
also having an
it's
influx
so
of
hard.
hormones that are just bombarding your brain and
Totally. And you're taking care of a brand new human. So I think like bounce back culture is so
yeah, I
toxic.
never really agreed with that. It just doesn't make sense to
No.
me. I
Yeah.
think it's just a fantasy and a fallacy, and I think that it should go away. But there's a bunch of fake news out there, right?
Totally.
Right.
And I think for some people, like for them, it works and it happens and like good for them if that's what they
Not
want.
quite. It never quite happens the way that they make it out to be. I mean,
No,
it
I
just, yeah.
see people.
Oh,
I know people that did.
like literally
Literally are the same size that they were before.
not a day after. There's not a possibility.
No, not a day after,
What do
but
you mean in life?
months down the road, people then bounce back.
oh yeah.
And it's
I was told
possible for people.
it takes 10 months to have a baby, and it takes 10 months to go back to where you were.
Mm,
That's what I was always told. So I don't know. I mean,
I definitely
whatever.
was not.
I mean, people shouldn't be like running and working out. What people really, what women should not do is stop eating, because that
Why
makes
would
you
someone
more,
stop eating?
because that's
Oh, to
a thing.
lose weight, you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Um, yeah, that's one thing Jamie talked about when if you listen to the, dietitian we had, Jamie was talking about how a lot of people think when you hear to lessen your calories, people think, "Oh, you just stop eating," and that's, like, such a big, uh,
Sorry,
misconception.
sorry.
You just playing over there?
I am, I like it. That's like I like it.
Okay, leave it there.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, I think just people really just need to be courteous and kind and considerate and understand what it really feels like. But listen, that's the thing is that if women are telling you or me or whatever their traumas to a pregnant person,
Mhm.
did they forget what it's like? Because everyone
I mean,
goes
some people
through
might
stuff.
not just be, like, aware
No, no,
at
no. But
all.
if you've ever been pregnant and given birth, you are aware.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, maybe they like, that's their maybe they're, like, an oversharer or something, and, like, it
It
just
seems
never
like a
phased
lot. It
them.
seems like an abundance of people are just
But
don't
but
show.
I do think, like, you do forget a lot when you go through like, after pregnancy. Like, I forgot so many things that happened when I had my daughter. Like, it just, like, is
I know, but
so
that you're not going to also
like, you
impose.
just forget. Like, people have multiple children, and when you're going through it, you're like, "How is it possible to have another?" And then once you, like, have your baby, like, you just forget all of the quote unquote bad
I guess, yeah. I
because
mean,
then you have
unless you
another.
spread them, if, far apart, right?
Depends.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, so
people need just to be considerate of other
yeah, be
humans
kind.
and know that no one needs your bad stories. Tell it to someone else,
Right.
not a pregnant person. Like,
Yeah.
just
Go
okay.
tell your therapist.
Right. You need one a therapist if you're like spewing stuff.
Yeah.
The only
But I
person I was happy that touched my belly when I was pregnant with you was Oprah. I went on
oh,
the Oprah show, the Oprah Winfrey
so
show at the
jealous.
time in Chicago, where we're from, and it was sisters, I think. It was a sisters show, and I was
Mm.
with one of my sisters, and back in the day, you got to stay after, form a line, and then she meets everyone for a minute, you
Oh,
know?
cool.
It was so cool. And she looked at me, came up to me, put her hands on my belly, which I was like, "Okay, go for it." And she's like, "It's a girl." And I was like, "Yes, I hope so," because it was a sister show. And I'm
Right.
like, "Yay." And that was it.
Oh, that's so
I
cute.
never forgot it because that was like it just took away every, like, scary thought that I had because it was, I think, a week later I had you. So,
Wow.
yeah, it was
Oh my gosh.
amazing. It was great. But that's the only
That's
person that was
cool.
really allowed. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, but people need to be considerate
Yeah, I agree.
to your children and to your
Yes.
um
Body.
body and your grandchildren. Like, don't touch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that the fierce protection maybe should come out and say, like, that's not okay.
Yeah, I think to be blunt is just the way it has to be. You have to go and just say, like,
It's not okay. I
please
really don't
don't
feel
touch me or please
right.
don't touch my child.
I don't like that. Yeah.
Um, yeah, like you have to
I just don't get it.
say it.
Yeah.
Which is like obviously like if you're a people pleaser, it's really hard
Yeah.
to
Say
say
no
no.
because they're so excited and you see that. And so sometimes it's okay if they're like,
Depends on the
it depends
situation.
what they're like. Yeah. It depends really.
But yeah,
But
it's
someone that's
definitely
like
weird.
tugging at your child's
Yeah, that was
legs.
just such a
That
shocking
is shocking. That's weird and
moment.
creepy and okay. So anyway, what are we talking about next? About people that are inconsiderate in the fast lane going 40. This is-
Oh my god.
I'm serious. What else? is there out
I
there?
think, well, let's switch gears into like what's good about motherhood, what's
Oh,
positive, what's
everything.
everything.
Name it, everything.
Name it.
Y Well, you're a new mom.
Yeah. Well, I wanted you to answer.
Okay. Motherhood's amazing. It's only been amazing for me. Even the bad, even the scary, even the no sleeping or whatever you wanna call it, what I do, worry, is amazing every day. Like, thank God
Mm,
I get got to watch you grow up and help raise you and nurture and watch you have a child, which
yeah.
is like heaven on earth. And I mean, everyone's always like, "What is it like?" And the, I can't even explain it. I sound like crazy because I'm like, "There's nothing like it. I can't even explain. There's nothing like it. This is the best
Yeah.
thing ever, ever, ever." So I'm so grateful to have that opportunity because you just don't know in
Yeah.
this life. And so I
Yeah.
was like, "Oh my God, it's amazing." And then I think of my mom, and she got to have 14 grandchildren
Mm,
and, you know, really was here for such a long time,
yeah.
you know, to watch you in your 20s, you and some of your
Yeah.
cousins and your brother but like I don't, you just never know.
Yeah.
Like I want your daughter to know me. Um
She
no,
knows
I know
you.
she knows me because we talk all the time. But she's super young and she does, memories don't form till you're like about 4, or 5 even, and so I just want, some sort of relationship that she will literally know, not just from pictures or videos, even though there's, like, thousands already of
Yeah.
yeah.
There's so many.
So it's just my absolute, like, joy in life.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like for me as just a new mom to a 15-month-old, I think I'm just so blessed by who she is
yeah,
that it's made, because everyone's like, "Oh, how's being a mom?" And I'm like, it's the most amazing, incredible gift I've ever received.
right.
And like I do believe that your souls like choose each other, and I feel so connected to my daughter that it's like,
Yeah,
I mean, it's amazing. And obviously like there's challenges and learning and growth, and through it all like it makes you a better person for it all, and
right.
it,
Your tolerance level, your patience, your
yeah, your love, your
oh my
acceptance,
god, yeah.
your
Well, that's what
respect.
unconditional love is. So,
Right.
parents, the only unconditional love there is in the world, fully unconditional, I is parents to their kids.
Should be.
Well,
Yeah.
no, it is. I mean, that's if there's ever going to be unconditional love, it's that.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not like your husband or wife or spouse. It's not, there still are conditions from kids to parents. But I know for sure, at least my parents were unconditional with us, and
Yeah.
I'm unconditional with you,
Totally.
and dad is. And I think every parent I know, literally, that I'm friends with, have unconditional love for their children.
That's beautiful.
It is actually.
I think, I mean, it truly is. I mean, from my perspective, is unconditional. She could do literally anything and
Yeah.
it's
I think
okay.
that's why I try to help families is because I don't see that in my office. It's
Mm,
conditioned. And that's why they're in my office
that's
to
sad.
get better or to learn a different method or to reunify,
Yeah.
um, because it's terribly sad to watch.
Yeah.
But it's a great challenge also, and I'm always happy to
Yeah.
take that on and make that better because everyone deserves to have that.
Absolutely. Everyone deserves to be loved
Absolutely.
and to be loved for who they are.
Correct. Correct. So that's the blessings.
Yeah. So it is definitely like exciting um to be a parent, and it is, it's indescribable, like you said. Like, if you don't have children, like, you can only assume and imagine, but once you're in it, you never realize.
Right.
You really didn't
You
know.
never, right.
Like, even working with children my whole life, I was like, "Oh, it's gonna be easier." Like, I understand so much, and, there is, a spectrum that I do understand and, like, I do know versus someone like my husband who had never studied childhood
Right. Of
and,
course not. Right.
worked with children. Like, it's such I still have an immense amount of learning and growing to do in order to be a parent, in order to be a mother, in order to be a partner to someone, in order to co-parent. Like, that also in itself is such a big deal. And I luckily am so blessed with the most amazing partner I think anyone could ever have. And it that in itself was such a learning curve because I had to release some control so we could actually co-parent.
Right.
And I think a
And it's
lot
not going to
of
look like you.
right, it's gonna look like him, and
But
he needs
that's the
his
way it's
own
supposed to be.
relationship.
Absolutely.
Exactly,
It
and I
should.
think a lot of people struggle with control in terms of co-parenting because it's like, "Oh, you have to do it this way," or "You have to do it this way," and it's like, no, you have to let the other parent figure it out themselves. And sure, there's like tidbits you can give if you like actually know whatever, but
Yeah.
they have to learn your child and your partner have to also learn each other. And I think
Right.
that's such
It's a
an
different
important
dynamic.
piece. Yeah, to just release. And, there have been a few times like my daughter's like crying hysterically and, my mama heart is like, "Oh my gosh, like I want to
Oh,
go."
yeah. Yeah.
But my husband's taking care of it, and so I just have to like step back and be like, "No, he's got it. He's got it under control."
And he does.
And he totally does, and
Right.
he does it in his own way, and,
Right.
like, it's beautiful.
Yeah. You also
So,
have to, like, as far as I'm concerned, like, follow the kid. Every kid is
yeah,
different.
yeah,
And so that experience, you'll see eventually that it is different and
mhm,
you have to follow the kid and because they're individuals and they're
yeah,
people too. And so just because you did this with one kid
mhm,
does not mean for the second kid or the third or you know what I mean? So you
yes,
adapt and that's a actually very cool thing to experience because your kids' personalities are obviously going to be different, but they're how you function with different personalities and different ways,
mhm,
different rules, different, is a feat in itself, and
right.
it's pretty cool thing to do.
Yeah, that is really cool,
Yeah,
and
and
it's
yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm done.
I mean, you know, it's a different relationship.
Totally.
It's different a different personality, a different human, and so, and it's so interesting to see different people come from
I know.
the same people.
I know. But there's always
Like, my
someone
brother and
different
I are
coming.
so different.
Well, you were I mean, yeah, you were born different for sure. But there are times today even that you are similar in ways that I could see, and
I
I'm
have
sure
never been told that my brother and I have ever been similar. I've always been told we are polar opposites.
now you're not polar opposites. People used to think they're first of all, people used to think you're twins because you're only
Well,
12
that's,
months
like,
apart. But
looking like.
no, no,
I'm
no.
talking about
But
acting. We look like each other,
yeah,
yeah.
but I think that there are some attributes or characteristics that are similar, but you do have different personalities. You should have different personalities. I come
Totally.
from, we're three sisters and we all have different personalities. So, but we are similar in many ways. And so as
Yeah.
you get older, I think you'll see the similarities more. But the
Yeah.
demeanor in the house matters as well.
Agreed.
Yeah. So, it has to be equal. You have to try to make it equal at
You have to
times.
be on the same page.
No, I'm talking about amongst your children as well,
Right.
like equality.
Okay.
Yeah. So it just depends actually how far apart you have
Yeah.
your kids, so
I mean, for us, like you said, we were a year apart, a year and 2 weeks exactly. And we were, I feel, raised like twins.
right,
When I got something, because I'm older, when I got something, he then got it at the same time.
kind of.
Yeah,
But yeah,
completely.
it was different. It was a struggle because it was so that you were so close
Yeah,
because like being an older sister is like not relevant anymore. I mean, yeah, you're maybe a
yeah.
year older, but like your peers. You know what I
Well,
mean?
now, yeah.
But always kind of. I mean,
I mean, he's still to me,
I
and
mean
this
you weren't
bothers him, but he's still my little brother. He's still younger.
yes,
So
but
he doesn't like when I say that. Though.
mentally, emotionally, like he's
But
not.
I don't like look at him and be like, "Oh, you're so little."
Right, like I had to take care of
He
you. You didn't,
no, I
right?
never did.
You couldn't have. I
No.
mean, he was born and you then started walking. Like you were a child.
I
You were a
know.
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That and I don't feel like I took any responsibility for him or,
Right, 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 right,
whatever.
right,
Like
right.
if someone was,
But like I
5
have a
years older or
sister that's
whatever.
8 years younger, so I was babysitting and like changing diapers,
Right.
and
Like I
helping
never
out.
did that.
Right. Exactly. So it's different. There's just different dynamics, but
But
going with it is
yeah.
what I'm trying to say, or was it, is following your child, knowing who they are, accepting who they are,
Mhm.
their abilities, their disabilities, and getting support around what they need and how they need to be talked to.
Mhm.
But then you have the whole milieu of your home that has to be taken in consideration and how you do bedtime and the stories and like how you chill your house down and you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that should be a common
Yeah.
goal.
Yeah, totally. I think there's so many things that you can do to put intention into your parenting, which I think is really important. To have the conversations and the goals and the intentions around who you want to be as a parent and how you want your children to be raised.
Mhm.
Um,
That's constant communication with
yes,
your spouse.
right,
Only
exactly,
your spouse, right?
right.
Yeah.
And
'Cause everyone has 2
obviously,
cents.
everyone
Everyone does.
does.
So you have to form like, an iron
Boundaries.
dome and you're like, "Nope, nope, 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 nope."
Yeah. And
And that's okay. You
you
could
can
take in
hear things.
information. Some information is actually very
Useful.
positive and useful
Yeah.
and
But then
but
there's some that's not.
totally.
And you just sometimes have to say, okay.
Okay.
And
Right.
then you don't do
Right, right. Or
it.
you say, "No, no, no." No, I'm kidding. And then
I
you do
do.
it 2 weeks later.
I do that.
I know. I'm like, "Why don't you try this?" You're like, "No, no, no, that's not what we do." And
I don't
then 2
talk
weeks
like
later, I
that.
know.
I
And then
sound so
2 weeks
posh.
later, you're like doing it. I'm like and I say nothing. Like, "Okay, at least something got in
Well,
there."
yeah, because you realize at the end of the day, mom's always right.
Yay. Not always.
Most
You're
of the
the mom.
time.
Yeah,
Well, now, yeah.
yeah. You'll always be right to her.
Yeah. So,
So there's the good, the bad, the ugly, and the most wonderful thing that ever will happen
agreed.
is creating a human, raising a
Yeah.
human,
It's such like a
being
magical
there. Yeah.
thing. Like it just they came out of nothing,
Yeah.
Like
But raising
all of
them
a
is,
sudden they're like a seed and then they grow
then
into
they're
a
in your
whole
arms and they're
human
running.
being and now they're running and like screaming.
Yeah. This weekend, I had her all weekend and it was like amazing. But I'm like, wait, 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 wait. And I woke up Monday morning and I'm like, ow, like my body. And because I'm just scooping her up and, like running around and dancing and
Yeah.
it's the best. It's so awesome.
I do want to ask I think you touched on it for like a minute, but I want you to expand on the transition from motherhood to being a grandparent.
But I'm your mom, so that's never over.
But to be a grandparent now.
Oh,
And I'm not saying it's over.
um,
To evolve into a grandmother.
I don't. How do you evolve into a grandma?
You have a grandchild.
No, I mean, like, that's right. So I
But
don't
like
know, like, the evolution of it.
the
It's just,
feelings that come with it. Like,
Right. It's well, a
how
lot
has
of
it
people
been?
have said, when I heard my whole life probably like, grandparents are like the best. Like we love, because we can give them back. I've heard that all the
Yeah,
time. Like they're crying, I'm going to give them to their parent.
aunts and uncles too. Yeah,
Aunts and uncles, what?
say
Right.
that too. Yeah.
Exactly. But, but if they haven't been a parent, you know what I mean? Like we did our job kind of thing,
Mhm.
but I don't really buy it. I think that's kind of negative,
Yeah.
right? So I get it. I get that I get to go home and I don't have to wake up in the middle of the night or do the feedings and all of those
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
However, but I feel like that's a negative and maybe it's just a funny thing to people.
Yeah.
Um, But what's weird is that I find a lot of parents that were like not as present or not present in their children's lives,
Mm,
sometimes become like amazing grandparents.
right.
And then,
It's like their redo.
right. And sometimes you have parents that disappear as grandparents
Yeah.
because they want to live their life the way they want. And maybe
Right.
they're snowbirds and that's okay. That doesn't mean that they or disappear,
Yeah.
like you go visit or, whatever it is,
Yeah.
but it is removed a little bit.
Totally.
Or they're just busy and they just don't want to, and they just like, I don't, or I'll only watch them on Friday or something like
Or
I
just
don't,
not at all.
or not at all. So there's, just there's all different kinds of people and
Yeah.
grandparents and parents. But I just think I think it's something to be embraced that you should embrace and be there and help if you can,
Yeah.
you know?
I mean, you're a part of the community. You're a part of, they
Takes a
say,
village,
yeah, like
right?
you're the village. You're
Right, there's no doubt, and I wanna be. It's not a
yeah.
have to.
Yes.
I
And I
mean,
think that makes such a difference.
yeah, I mean, listen, I work for a living, my mom worked for a living, my sisters work, so it's hard to make it all happen, just to be there.
Yeah.
I know that, that's also a struggle, that you can't do everything. Um, but you should try to do a lot, be there to
You kind
help.
of do it all.
I try. I do. I
You
try
do.
because I want to. Like that's where I want to be.
Yeah.
Truthfully, I mean, I think everyone knows that about me.
Yeah.
But also, I have a couple friends that are just becoming grandparents,
Yeah.
and I know they feel the same way. They just want
Yeah.
to be with that baby as much as possible.
Yeah. I can't like even imagine. Like that's probably just so cool to have your lineage continued and love this little
Right.
being that
Right.
came from your child.
Right.
What a cool experience.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that's just amazing. And I don't quote me on this cuz I didn't look up anything on it, but I heard that
I've
there's
heard.
research that shows that grandparents around their grandchildren live longer.
Well, I will be here every day if that's the case. Wow. Really? I
Well,
also
like the
believe
youth
that
and the excitement and the playfulness and the imagination comes back,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
and and
Yeah.
just to be able to play.
Creativity.
Mhm.
I also believe that if you're, at odds with your child who just had a child, um, that that can bring you closer together as well, because you could do helpful things that will bring you into the mix
Mm,
and love on that baby and help um and just help your kids, then help your grandchildren, you know what I mean? I feel
yeah,
like that, like you said, start anew. I really believe that that could happen if their
if
kids
need
would let
be.
them. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, not that like you and I ever needed to start anew, but when I towards the end of I mean, really my whole pregnancy and then especially in the hospital with the birth, I never had so much. I don't even know if respect is the right word. Like, I need a higher level word to describe the unconditional love and beauty that came, like, I'm gonna cry, like, beauty that came from you to support me. I mean, my daughter was born and you came into the room and you went straight to me. You went straight to your daughter
Yeah.
to make sure that I was okay
Oh, yeah.
first.
That was my main concern.
And it was like that was just everything for me. And to know like how much love you have for me and the support, I mean, was everlasting. And
And it will be a forever lasting.
it
I
just,
love you.
I love you. And I'm so grateful because it was like that was just such a big moment for me to see you do that. And
Wow.
so I do encourage like anyone that is supporting their daughter through um a birth or pregnancy, like check on them first.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you can see the baby and meet the baby and all that.
I
But
believe that. I do believe that it's innate. I believe that like my whole concern during your pregnancy was only about you and because I wasn't able to be in the room,
right,
I
because I had a
was
C-section.
right.
So it's
Then
just
I
my husband.
was right. And I was just zooming because I'm like, I just need you to be okay.
Totally.
I
I even
mean,
asked if you could be there and they're like,
yeah,
just one person.
right,
I'm like,
right, right. But I mean, I think that's just like that, like mama bear thing. Like you just
yeah.
go, that's what it is. But even, you know, I don't have a daughter-in-law yet, but like, I feel like I would want to take care of her too. Obviously, like if obviously, not obviously, but if she has a mom, she's going to feel the same way. You know what I mean? But I would
Yeah.
always I always am concerned about like, this baby's here. Okay. But like, it takes a
Yeah.
lot. It takes a
Yeah.
lot.
It does take a lot, and anyone that does have a baby, I always ask how the mom is doing.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Because it's hard, and any even if it's the most beautiful birth ever,
Oh, for sure.
it's hard. And
Yeah.
so I always wanna make sure the mom is okay
Yeah.
just as much as the baby.
Right.
Um, but yeah, so it was I think just seeing you in that capacity, and then even after when we came home and you were taking care of me and the baby and cooking and cleaning and letting me sleep or shower or whatever it was, like it was above and beyond. And I tell everyone that like you it was like magic, like you were an angel sent
Thank
to
you.
me to like help me, like because my it was so much easier to recover because of you. Like there was no other way. Like if I didn't have you, like
Yeah.
there's no way.
Yeah.
And
Thank you
so
for saying that. I mean,
thank you for doing it.
I feel lucky to be able to have been here to do it. And you asked me to like stay here for a couple weeks. I think that
Yeah.
was like, I couldn't wait to go get her at whatever 5 in the morning. And like, we danced and she learned the electric slide and
At
all
like
the
3
70s
weeks old.
tunes, Barry Manilow. Like she did, but I was like, it was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really
I hope to do it again
spectacular.
and again and again and again and again.
You will.
Excellent. So, but thank you for saying that's very sweet. I love you.
Yeah. I love you very much, mommy. Here it is, your mother daughter duo.
Mutual admiration club.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please share with those that you love them
Yes.
and how much they mean to you.
Absolutely. Yes.
It's so important.
Yes. And thanks for joining us.
Yeah. We'll see you next time. And please feel free to comment your stories and experiences with anything that we talked about today, because it is such a widely um, common reality for so many people. And I think so many experiences and stories to share.
Oh, thank you.
So please share them. All right. Thanks, everyone.
Peace
See
out
you
for
next
now.
time.
Squeeze limes.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Be sure to follow, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a good squeeze.
Of course, everybody needs one.
See you next time on Squeeze Lines.